You've done this before. You're standing in a pet store or scrolling online late at night, and you see a toy that promises everything. Cleans teeth, vet approved, safe, healthy chewing. So you buy it. You feel responsible. You feel smart. You feel like a good pet parent. But let me ask you something and be honest. What if that toy you trust is slowly destroying your pet teeth? No warning labels. No pain sounds. No obvious signs. Just silent damage building day after day. And one of the toys we're exposing today. Dental experts are begging people to stop using it. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll never look at healthy pet toys the same way again. Why this matters more than you think. Here's something most pet owners don't realize. Pets are biologically designed to hide pain. In the wild, showing weakness means death. That instinct never went away. So when your dog keeps chewing, when your cat still plays, you assume everything is fine. But inside their mouth, cracks, nerve exposure, microfractures, inflamed gums, damage that doesn't scream, damage that waits. Veterinary dentists have a phrase for this. By the time owners notice a problem, it's already severe. And the most shocking part, many of these injuries don't come from abuse or neglect. They come from toys marketed as healthy. The trust lie begins here. The pet toy industry is worth billions, and it runs on one powerful emotion. Trust. Bright colors. Happy dogs. Clean white teeth on the packaging. Words like natural, safe, dental, vet recommended. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Backhand index pointing right, most pet toys are never tested for dental safety. There is no universal hardness standard. No requirement to prove long-term safety. No obligation to show dental outcomes. So companies do what companies do. They sell what looks good. What feels tough. What convinces you, not what protects your pet. And now we're unmasking the first toy. Police Car Light Toy 1, hard nylon dental bones. You've seen these everywhere. Hard nylon bones, often white or neon-colored, marketed as long-lasting and tooth-cleaning. Owners trust them because they don't splinter like wood. They last longer than rubber. Pets love them. It feels like a win. But dental specialists warn this may be one of the most dangerous chew toys ever normalized. The hidden damage. Here's the rule most vets follow. If you can't dent it with your fingernail, it's too hard for teeth. Nylon bones fail that test instantly. When pets chew them, the pressure doesn't wear the toy down. It wears the teeth down. This causes hairline fractures, invisible at first. Blunted teeth. Exposed pulp, the nerve inside the tooth. And once the pulp is exposed, infection becomes almost guaranteed. What experts warn. Veterinary dentists report. Broken canine teeth. Fractured molars. Full extractions caused directly by nylon chews. One specialist said, "We see more broken teeth from nylon bones than from accidents. And the worst part, pets often keep chewing through the pain." The common owner mistake. Owners think, it's strong so it must be safe. My pet hasn't broken it so it's fine. It's better than rawhide. But dental damage doesn't happen in one day. It happens slowly, silently. Safer ALTINATIVS. Soft rubber chews that flex under pressure. Veterinary-approved dental toys with proven hardness ratings. Supervised chewing with size-appropriate toys. If a toy doesn't give, teeth will. Police car light toy 2, real antlers and horns CHEWS. These are marketed as natural perfection. Antlers, buffalo horns, deer sheds. Owners trust them because it's natural. Wolves chew bones. No chemicals. But nature doesn't mean safe, especially indoors. The shocking truth. Antlers are harder than tooth enamel. Not similar. Not close. Harder. When a tooth meets antler, the tooth loses. Long-term damage. Veterinary clinics report. Vertical tooth fractures. Sudden tooth snaps mid-chew. Emergency dental surgery. And unlike toys that wear down gradually, antlers cause instant catastrophic damage. One wrong angle, one excited bite, and a healthy tooth is gone forever. Why pets love them and why that's bad. Antlers smell interesting. They taste organic. They trigger primal chewing instincts, which means pets chew them aggressively. More force, more pressure, more risk. Safer ALTINATIVS. Split antlers still risky but less dense. Rubber chew toys with marrow-style fillings. Edible dental chews designed to soften with saliva. Police car light toy 3, rope TOYS, the ONES everyone has. This one shocks people. Rope toys feel harmless. Soft. Flexible. Cheap. Almost every home has one. But dental damage isn't the only problem here. The dental risk. When pets chew rope, fibers wrap tightly around teeth. Gums get compressed and irritated. Teeth experience uneven pressure. Over time, this leads to gum recession, tooth loosening, infections under the gum line. The hidden second danger. When rope fibers break, pets swallow them. These fibers can tangle around teeth, cut into gums, cause intestinal blockages. Many emergency surgeries start with one sentence. He was just playing with a rope toy. Common mistake. Owners let pets chew ropes unsupervised. What starts as tug-of-war turns into solo chewing, the most dangerous phase. Safer ALTINATIVS. Flat fabric tug toys with reinforced stitching. Rubber tug toys. Supervised play only, no solo rope chewing. Warning why these toys keep selling. Here's the uncomfortable question. If experts warn about these toys, why are they still everywhere? Because dental damage is delayed. Pain is hidden. The connection is rarely made. Owners blame age, genetics, bad luck, not the toy. And companies know that. Brain mini recap, LOCKING memory. So far we've exposed hard nylon dental bones, antlers and horn chews, rope toys, all trusted, all common, all capable of causing irreversible dental damage. But the next toy, it's worse. Firecracker Part 1 cliffhanger. The next toy we're exposing is marketed specifically for dental health, is recommended by pet store staff, and is banned in some veterinary clinics. If your pet has one of these at home, you need to see Part 2. Everything we exposed in Part 1. That damage didn't happen overnight. It built slowly, quietly, without obvious warning signs. And now we're moving into the toys that are even more dangerous. Because they don't break teeth immediately. They destroy them over time. This is where most pet owners get it wrong. The most dangerous damage is the one you can't see. Here's a hard truth veterinarians agree on. The worst dental injuries are the ones owners never notice. No blood. No crying. No broken toy. Just subtle changes, slightly slower chewing, dropping food occasionally, favoring one side of the mouth, things most people dismiss as normal. But inside your pet mouth, damage is stacking, layer by layers. Police car light toy 4 hard rubber, industriuctible chutioys. This one surprises people, because rubber feels safe. It bends, it flexes, it doesn't splinter. Brands even use words like indestructible, power chewer approved, lifetime guarantee. Owners trust these toys because they're not rock hard like antlers. They don't crack like nylon. Pets seem obsessed with them. But hear what experts warn about. The dental problem no one talks about. Hard rubber toys don't break teeth instantly. Instead, they cause microfractures. Tiny cracks in the enamel, invisible to the naked eye. Each chew session compresses the tooth, stresses the enamel, weakens the structure, until one day, a tooth breaks while eating kibble, or during normal play, or during a routine vet check. And owners say, "I don't understand, it just broke." Why pets chew harder on these toys? Hard rubber toys fight back. They resist, which triggers stronger jaw force. The tougher the toy feels, the harder pets bite. This creates repeated stress on the same teeth, uneven pressure points, long-term enamel fatigue. What dental specialistsc veterinary dentists frequently link: cracked molars, hairline fractures, enamel loss, back to hard rubber chew toys, especially in medium to large dogs, aggressive chewers, daily unsupervised use. Common owner mistake. Owners leave these toys out all day. Chewing becomes stress relief, boredom behavior, habitual grinding. That's when damage accelerates. Safer alternativs. Softer rubber toys that compress easily. Chews designed to wear down, not resist. Time-limited chewing sessions. If a toy is marketed as indestructible, your pet's teeth become the destructible part. Police car light toy 5, edible dental chews that are too hard. This one makes people uncomfortable, because these chews are often vet recommended, sold at clinics, labeled as dental solutions. Owners trust them blindly. But here's the uncomfortable reality. Not all dental chews are created equal. The dangerous assumption: many dental chews are baked or compressed until they're too hard, especially large-sized versions. When pets bite down, the chew doesn't soften fast enough. Teeth take the impact. Enamel absorbs the shock. Over time, this causes flattened tooth surfaces, gum irritation, micro cracks that spread. Why this damage goes unnoticed? Dental chews dissolve slowly, so owners assume it's soft enough, it's edible so it's safe, it's made for teeth. But hardness matters more than ingredients. Expert warning. Veterinary dentists often say dental chews should bend before teeth do. Many don't. The cost people never connect. Hear what happens months later. Bad breath that doesn't go away. Refusal to chew on one side. Swelling near the jaw. Then comes dental x-rays. Sedation. Tooth extraction. Bills ranging from $800 to $3,000+. And owners say, "We brush their teeth. We give dental chews. How did this happen?" This is how. The pain pets don't show you. Here's the part that hits hardest. Pets don't complain. They adapt. A dog with tooth pain will swallow food whole, chew slower, avoid toys they once loved. A cat with dental pain will drop kibble, groom less, become withdrawn. By the time behavior changes are obvious, damage is already advanced. Brain mini recap, infocing memory. In part 2 we exposed 4 hard rubber indestructible chew toys, 5 overly hard edible dental chews. Both cause slow, cumulative damage. Not dramatic, not immediate, but devastating over time. Warning why most owners miss this entirely. Because marketing focuses on durability, longevity, toughness. But teeth are not designed for endurance testing. They're designed for cutting, tearing, short bursts of pressure, not hours of grinding. Firecracker Part 2 cliffhanger. Now here where things get uncomfortable. In Part 3 we're exposing the toys experts beg people to stop using, why vet-approved doesn't always mean safe, and how companies legally avoid responsibility. If you trust labels, if you trust packaging, Part 3 is critical. Let's talk about the labels, the words that make you feel safe. Vet-approved, dental safe, clinically tested. Here's the question no one asks. Who approved it? What was tested? And what was? Because some of the toys we're about to expose, dental specialists are actively telling clients, please stop using this. And yet they're still everywhere. The uncomfortable truth about vet-approved. This may surprise you. There is no single authority that certifies pet toys as dentally safe. Vet-approved can mean one veterinarian consulted, a paid endorsement, a marketing partnership, or nothing more than a suggestion. No long-term dental trials, no mandatory fracture testing, no enamel stress analysis, and companies know how to exploit that gap. Police Car Light Toy 6, Raw Bones the most controversial one. This is where comment sections explode. Raw bones are praised online as natural, ancestral, biologically appropriate. Owners trust them because dogs evolved chewing bones. They're unprocessed. Influencers swear by them. But dental experts, they're alarmed. What experts in CLINICS? Veterinary dentists report slab fractures, clean breaks across molars, broken canine teeth, emergency extractions. Raw bones are extremely dense, much harder than rubber, nylon, most commercial chews. Teeth don't wear them down. Teeth crack. The dangerous myth. Wolves chew bones. Yes, and wolves also die young, lose teeth early, don't live 12-15 years. Domestic pets are not wild animals. They're living far longer, which means dental damage has time to compound. What owners do wrong? Leaving bones unsupervised, allowing aggressive chewing, using weight-bearing bones, the hardest kind. This is where irreversible damage happens. Safer ALTINATIVS. Ground raw diets without bones. Rubber chew toys that compress. Veterinary-designed edible chews. Police Car Light Toy 7, FREZABLE Chew TOYS, the hidden danger. These are often marketed as teething relief, cooling comfort, gentle chewing. Owners freeze them thinking cold equals soothing, frozen equals safer. But freezing changes everything. What freezing does to MATILS? When rubber or plastic freezes, it becomes significantly harder. It loses flexibility. It transfers force directly to teeth. A chew that was safe at room temperature becomes dangerous when frozen solid. Dental consequences. Veterinary dentists link frozen chews to chipped incisors, cracked molars, sudden tooth fractures, especially in puppies, senior pets, aggressive chewers. Common mistake. Owners leave frozen toys out too long. Pets chew past the thaw point when the core is still rock hard. Safer practice. Chill, don't freeze. Limit chew time. Test hardness before giving it back. Cold doesn't equal safe. Police car light toy 8 multi-texture dental toys. These look impressive. Ridges, nubs, grooves. Marketed as plaque removers, gum massagers, tooth cleaners. Owners trust them because they look scientific. They feel intentional. They promise dental benefits. But here the hidden issue. Uneven pressure equals uneven damage. Multi-texture toys create pressure hotspots, repeated impact on the same teeth, localized gum trauma. Over time this causes gum recession, tooth sensitivity, enamel erosion. What experts warn? Dental cleaning should be even, gentle, consistent, not aggressive scrubbing with hard edges. The myth vs reality. Myth, more texture equals better cleaning. Reality, softer, even surfaces reduce damage. Why companies keep selling these toys? Because dental injuries take months or years to show, are rarely traced back to toys, are blamed on age or genetics. There's no immediate backlash, no viral video of the moment a tooth cracks, just silent damage. And silence is profitable. Brain memory lock what we've exposed so far. Across parts 1-3 we've revealed hard nylon bones, antlers and horns, rope toys, hard rubber indestructible chews, overly hard dental chews, raw bones, frozen chew toys, aggressive multi-texture dental toys, different materials, different marketing, same outcome, irreversible dental damage. The emotional reality most owners never hear. Dental pain doesn't just hurt, it changes behavior. Pets become less playful, less trusting, more irritable. And owners say they've changed. Yes, because pain changes personality. Firecracker Part 3 cliffhanger. Now comes the most important part. In Part 4 we're revealing how to test toy safety at home, the materials you must avoid at all costs, early warning signs most owners miss, and how to protect your pet starting today. If you care about your pet's comfort, their trust, their quality of life, by now you're probably thinking one thing. Okay, so what can I give my pet? That's the most important question of this entire documentary. Because this was never about fear. It was about protection. And in this final part, you're going to learn exactly how to keep your pet safe, starting today. The final reveal most owners never hear. Here's the truth no packaging tells you. Backhand index pointing right, there is no such thing as a perfectly safe chew toy. Safety doesn't come from labels. It comes from how the toy behaves under pressure. That's the shift. Not what does the box say, but what does this do to teeth? Once you understand that, everything changes. Brain the 5-second toy safety test. Do this at home. Veterinary dentists use simple rules. So can you. White heavy check mark test 1. The fingernail test. Press your fingernail into the toy. If it leaves a dent, right arrow, generally safer. If it doesn't, too hard for teeth. If your nail loses, teeth lose faster. White heavy check mark test 2. The knee tap test. Lightly tap the toy against your knee. If it feels uncomfortable, right arrow, red flag. If it has give, right arrow, lower risk. If you wouldn't want it hitting your teeth, don't let your pet chew it. White heavy check mark test 3. The flex test. Try bending the toy. Flexibility equals shock absorption. Rigid resistance equals enamel stress. Teeth are not designed for grinding. Prohibited materials to avoid at all costs. No matter how they're marketed, avoid these. Antlers and horns. Weight-bearing bones. Hard nylon chews. Indestructible rubber toys. Toys harder than your pet's teeth. If it promises to last forever, your pet's teeth are paying the price. White heavy check mark. What actually works? SAFEROPTIONS. Here's what dental professionals consistently recommend. Heavy soft rubber toys. Compress under pressure. Absorb shock. Reduce microfractures. Look for toys that visibly flatten when chewed. Heavy edible chews that soften quickly. Dissolve with saliva. No grinding resistance. Designed to wear down. If it stays hard after several minutes, stop using it. Heavy supervised chewing only. The safest toy becomes dangerous when left out all day. Used during boredom. Chewed aggressively. Limit chewing time. Think sessions, not unlimited access. Stopwatch how often to replace toys. Most people get this wrong. Worn toys aren't safer. They're worse. Replace toys when you see sharp edges, hardened surfaces, cracks or rough points. A favorite toy that's years old is often the most dangerous one. Police car light. Early dental warning signs most owners miss. Watch for chewing on only one side, dropping food, bad breath that doesn't improve, pouring at the mouth, sudden toy avoidance. These aren't quirks. They're signals. Brain final rapid recap. LOCKING memory. Let's lock this in. We exposed hard nylon bones, antlers and horns, rope toys, indestructible rubber chews, overly hard dental chews, raw bones, frozen chew toys, aggressive multi-texture toys, different names, different promises, same result, silent, irreversible dental damage. The emotional close. This is why it matters. Your pet doesn't know labels. They don't understand marketing. They trust you. Every toy you give them is a decision made on their behalf. And now, you know what most owners don't. That knowledge is protection. Megaphone final call to action, strong and natural. So now I want to hear from you. Backhand index pointing right. Which one shocked you the most? Backhand index pointing right. Have you unknowingly used any of these? Your comment might save someone else's pet. And if this video helped you see pet safety differently, subscribe before the next hidden danger harms your pet. And watch this next. Because what you feed your pet may be even worse than these toys.